Hey everybody, today we are going to wrap up The Infinity by someone who has loved Marvel Comics from, all his life. So, and I really enjoyed the ending to this one. Doesn't really give what I think everyone is going to call a satisfying ending, but I want to just, go over this one with everybody because I've been waiting for a good cosmic story that included everybody. This ending part did that. The Infinity's had its ups and downs for me, as well as our founder, Lane White. But it's not too bad. This ending wasn't too bad, and that's my idea on it. And I hope by the end, you'll agree with me and you'll give it a good score and pick it up. But again, The Infinity is written by Hickman, Chung, Morales, and Ponsor. One of them being the artist, of course. But it starts off, if you didn't get a chance to read the last review, or Avengers 21 or 22, I can't remember, but the review's on there. You find out that Thanos at this point has found his son. The engineers have been defeated, and he's getting ready to just clean house and finish everything. While Captain America and the rest of the Avengers that were out in the universe are coming back to fight and take back their planet. It starts off with a great battle in space. The hordes and the army of the Black Cull are fighting the alliance of the Shi'ar, the Skrull, the Kree, and the Annihilation Wave, as well with the Guardians of the Galaxy in this great little picture right here of Star-Lord. I kind of miss the helmet, the cool helmet. They in one of the other issues they managed to defeat the Black Dwarf. There's a review on that online if you'd like to take a look. And the Guardians have found a way to take back control of the peak. And if you look in this picture right here, you see the Millennium Corvette Corellian Corvette that Princess Leia used in there. A little Easter egg now that Marvel and Star Wars are run by the same people. And we find in this next part that the Avengers have finally landed on Earth. In this wonderful shot by Hickman, look. And you see Captain America, Hyperion, Thor, Hulking, Miss Marvel. I love that picture, and they took off the stupid mask for Miss Marvel. But anyway, you see Captain America over here trying to figure out where Thanos is so they can decapitate this off before they even get a chance. And in space, you see the Imperial Guard going at it with cannonball, and they're just taking down this fleet slowly but surely. We click back around the world and we find the Illuminati, the remaining members of the Illuminati, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Beast, and Iron Man, in trying to get to these doomsday weapons that apparently Thanos is unearthed to where he can that they put there so he can't go and destroy the rest of the world. And who do they find? One of the Black Order has taken control of Black Bolt. So they have two weapons of mass destruction: these bombs and Black Bolt's voice. Dun dun dun. And they're trying to figure out a way to save Black Bolt, and they tell him, there's no way you can control Black Bolt, and she can. This is also the same person, one of the people that took control of Doctor Strange. So there you go, Lane. There's a perfectly good explanation why the Sorcerer Supreme was, taken advantage of. He couldn't help it. Neither could Black Bolt. So, and the story crawls back around the world to the hidden inhuman city of Orlan, where Thanos has captured his son. He's getting ready to finish the job, and he tells him his fleet is under attack. He tells him, he's got to get ready to fight the heroes. And it's one of the great matchups we've been waiting for. You've always wondered who's stronger, the Hulk or Thanos. I'm sure you haven't really asked that question, but we get to answer it. Anyway, the Hulk comes in here, a shaved Hulk, and Thanos knocks him onto the side. In there, he just knocks Thanos Thanos just knocks him down to the ground, and he sends out his two lieutenants to go in and finish him off. The Hulk At first, I thought this was going to be a very one-sided fight because the Hulk, strongest hero there is. But nah, it wasn't like that. These two are really good. They have these energy blasts they can set through there, and apparently it weakens the Hulk. And they are just grinding him down until the amazing shield flips through the air and knocks one of them out. And Thanos is looking at this, and he is just loving it. He is just loving every bit of the heroes coming to fight him. I think he was waiting for a challenge, and this great shot of Captain America, Miss Marvel, and Thor coming down here to fight the Cull Obsidian and Thanos himself. Love this picture. We roll back to another battle, again with Black Bolt being controlled by a member of Thanos' court. And just fighting everyone. And I think he realizes at this point what's going on, but he can't do anything about it. Dr. Richards is trying to make a difference or whatnot. And the Black Panther, but they just can't free him or whatnot. And they tell him if you activate that, and you activate his the weapons, there's only a few seconds delay. You do this, you'll kill yourself too. And just to understand the mindset of these people that are following Thanos. Listen to this. Do you know where Thanos found me? In an orphanage. For the badly damaged, the unwell. The lost ones, who had experienced so much horror at the young age that all they wanted was for life to end. My crib mate was Thanos' very first tribute. I watched as he gloriously butchered his own child, and then I begged him to honor me the same way. He promised me he would, but only if I would help him kill all the other children. I gave him the only thing I had of value, my word. He's got these people so warped that they consider their death to be, an honorable sacrifice to him. I just can imagine following somebody like that. I just want to get the idea, because he's a pretty good villain the way they're making him out now. Not like he's always been betrayed, but now he's a pretty dark villain. And we see Thane, the character we haven't really gotten to see a lot of, although he's been the focal point of the Infinity Earth story, because finding him. This other character who doesn't really have a name, I haven't seen his name in here a lot, or he goes, are you watching, Thane? They are here. Your last chance for salvation. The human heroes of Earth. Your only hope. Do you think they came to save you from Thanos? I don't, and neither should you. He tells him, because they don't really care. He doesn't think they really care about him, and he's letting Thane think that. And the Hulk has been drained of his power and is just on the side that, the Hulk is taken out of the equation. So, another crazy thing, they took the Hulk out. And the Cull Obsidian is fighting Captain America. Thor is coming up and fighting Thanos, and blast from the eyes. We have Thanos just blasting Thor into the side. Hyperion and Captain America are fighting the Cull Obsidian, but they're losing badly. And the villain tells him, the villain that's talking to Thane is telling him, hey, did you think this would end any different? Did you think that because you thought you were a good person, that you would be rewarded for just being a good person? Did you think that were you so naive to think that you doing right would be okay? And he asks him, do you think I'm not? No. I think that the opposite is true. It's this wonderful little moment that I think they're setting up something big for a final moment for this character, or he might be a new villain. Who knows? The bomb is fully charged, which follows unlocking the charging machine. They're getting ready to blow the planet up. But who shall alive but Maximus, the second heir to the kingdom of the Inhumans. And, before he tells him, usually, you're my kind of crazy, he tells her. I love that. He love that little line. He goes, you're my kind of crazy. But I'm known for doing crazy things, he tells her. So what happens? Lockjaw, the inhuman pet, comes up, grabs her and the bombs, and beams them millions of solar systems away. And the greatest one-liner I think of ever comics is said in here: "Wolf," and he leaves her to be evaporated, to be incinerated by the bombs. Now they're still on the peak. They're fighting to take it back. Still with these three people, they still haven't got control of it yet. But Starbrand, a new character that's been created just for this current run of Avengers, not been my favorite, but he's a powerful being, probably on the same level this entry was. Just goes up and touches the peak, and half of the fleet is destroyed. So they're very powerful. I hope they do something cool with them. I hope they just didn't make them as throwaway characters. Black Widow tells him, well, that was something. I'm reading this right, Hawkeye? It's, they're basically telling him that now the ships are gone. All you have to do is worry about Thanos. No easy thing when you think about it. And now that they managed to break free Black Bolt, and Maximus has helped out the Illuminati, they're all rushing to get back to Wakanda, or the hidden city of the Inhumans, to help try and take down Thanos. So all the heroes are coming to Thanos. This has happened before, but I like how this particular story has been paced out. And here we have Thane still asking this villain that has been come to basically turn him against everything. You're telling me that I should give up, that there isn't a chance. Well, I don't believe that. There's always a chance. And he's trying to still be this awesome person. I don't see how Thanos, the new big bad, had such this awesome, loving, compassionate son. But he'll never know him. Not in any way you would imagine. And Hyperion is still fighting the Cull Obsidian. And I don't know if they just killed him or whatnot. That wasn't made clear in this one. He asked him, does it sting? And, the Cull Obsidian are all obsessed. They go, does it sting? They want to know. They're looking at you like, does it sting? It's this awesome little dark thought for these people. And Captain America is still fighting the Cull Obsidian. Him and Carol Danvers. I kind of see where my friend thinks that there's some kind of love connection going on there. I don't want that at all. I want my Captain America and I want my Miss Marvel. I don't want them touching. And we go on from there to the Cull Obsidian, both of them letting loose a blast, and Captain America getting caught in the middle of it. No, this is not. I'll tell you right now, Captain America doesn't die in this event. No one's going to die in this event. So everyone can get your hate mongers off for a little while. It separates. Well, there's somebody that dies. It's the Cull Obsidian, and he gets blasted by his own wife and Hyperion, and just absolutely destroyed by Hyperion. Corvus is no longer around. And sorry, I'm trying to turn this page. And we get to this final battle with the Cull Obsidian fighting Miss Marvel, and what's going on? Thanos is being confronted by Thor. Thanos himself and Thor going at it again. It's this awesome line where he just asks. You see this wonderful page where they're fighting. Thor tells us, "One of us will perish here today, Titan. One of us dies now." And don't you love chaos? That yes. Well, there's still Thanos is into it. I mean, he's just getting ready to smash into pieces. But this last final little bit from his minion that Thanos never really liked for Thane, he tells him, do you love chaos, Thane? It's time of chaos. The lesser creatures lose their mettle. Submit to your instinct. Panic. Run. But it's when some thrive. So are you witness, Thanos, unable to be beaten by mortal or immortal release? You see if you've evolved. So we look at him, and Thanos is beating down Thor. Didn't like that part. I still think Thor would have won. And you see if you'll run. So what happens? He lets him out of the containment field, and Thanos is still beating the snot out of Thor. But what happens is Thane lets loose his power on Thanos, and basically the Infinity is over. Thane saved the day, the son of Thanos, and we come back. That goes to Whiteout. He goes, "Wake up, Steve. Bad dream." He goes, "No, it all happened, and I have the souvenir to prove it." And the awesome God Killer armor that I love. You see Thanos and his subordinate trapped in this block of orange ice, the living death. So no one made it out of this particularly alive. And we find out that now, in this epilogue, that Black Bolt, with his city destroyed, they're going to live among humans now. There's going to be no separation of the Inhumans and the humans. And we find out that he is preparing to start a new age for the Inhumans. And he's laid the Tangerine Mist in the old stomping grounds of their city. So, hold on one second. And the rebuilding starts for everyone in the universe. The humans rebuild Earth. The galaxy is back to normal. The Ex-Nihilos and the Gardeners are doing what they were meant to do and recreating life in the universe. The Shi'ar are going to rebuild their guard and retake their empire. The Kree are the Kree and the Accusers going back to being agents of law. The Skrulls, the coolest thing about this, the Skrulls are now back in the Empire, and they're led by the Super Skrull. The Super Skrull is now the new head of the Empire. Annihilus has taken over his own planet, and Thane is now is being led by one of Thanos' minions and trying to become like his father. So you see the rise and fall from grace of this son that we were actually liking. And the Illuminati, even though they've gone through all this and their weapons were almost sought out and destroyed, they haven't learned their lesson. It kind of saddens me a little bit. And they're keeping Thanos alive in their protective base, which is now the New Avengers. All in all, a lot of great points were done this, the way it was done and everything. But as far as the Redneck Review goes, I'm giving it a 4.5 because I'm taking the entire series into effect here. This story alone would have saved the entire story if you had done it just as the Thanos problem. So I'm going to give it a 4 on the story. And as far as the art goes, I got to give it to him. It's going to be a 4.5 on the art. The Infinity Part 6 of 6 that we have waited, and it's been interesting most of the time with the Thanos stuff, gets a 4 on the story and a 4.5 on the art. That's your Redneck Review from Robert, the Red Prince. Thank you so much.